left. But I don't know, he came into my life and I'm better for it. And we have a cause that we're working towards, and it feels like I actually have something in front of me to walk towards rather than just wandering about.
Yeah. Yeah, well, blood's not all it's cracked up to be. I mean, look at my family.
I was about to ask, have you heard anything about your brother?
No. I think that's what scares me. I don't think he'd be dead, and I don't think he's too smart for that. But not to hear anything, kind of.
Well, Edric
was
was high-ranking Dread Knight, last I heard, so he's probably the one sending the people after you.
Yeah, but you know how those businesses work. The moment somebody takes the higher rank, there's always somebody below them that wants the same seat.
No, he can't be dead yet. He's on my list.
Yeah, you gonna kill him?
Yeah.
We might have to fight for that.
Well, I killed Grayson. You were on the list too, and Edric's the only one left.
Honestly, I think I'm kind of happy he's on your list. I'm kind of worried that, I'd...
Couldn't do it.
Choke? Yeah.
Well, you choked with me.
I didn't choke. I didn't want
Ayla,
to kill you.
I've seen you take crossbow shots before. You don't miss like that unless you want to.
It wasn't me choking. Choking insinuates that I tried and I failed. I didn't want to kill you.
I landed in a sewerage ditch. After the guards came after us, I hid in there. And I crawled my way into the slums, and I yanked the bolt out myself, and I was bedridden for a week with infections and...
Sometimes I don't feel like... I don't know, words are just words. Words don't help me let you, feel how I feel when you say that. I feel like if there was a way to just take, a string and, tie it to, your heart and then my heart and let you feel how I feel when you say that, it would make sense. But I never mind. I'm not very good with words.
I get it.
Sorry, it just doesn't seem like enough.
I don't know, since meeting you, everything you've done has been seemingly to square that away as best as you can.
I'm not helping you because I feel like I owe you a debt. You know that, right?
You're not trying to prove to me that you're good again?
No, you're an idiot. I'm helping you because... Never mind. Where's the wine? And I was never good.
You know what I mean.
I've always been bad.
On my side again. I don't know what to do with you, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of why, I guess if you wanted to kill me, I guess that's why I kind of just hang around. It's like, I don't know if you ever change your mind or whatever. I wouldn't be mad.
You'd just be okay with that.
Would I get to look deep into your eyes? Would that be the final thing I get to see?
Probably.
Seems pretty to me.
And you said you're bad with words.
Wow. Yeah, I'm no poet.
I like you. I like having you around. I like being able to step away for a minute and talk to someone. But man, it hurts, you know?
Yeah. I mean, all the jokes and stuff aside, it kind of sucks looking at you most of the time.
Oh, really?
Kind of really fucking sucks. It does.
Lord outfit doesn't do it for you?
No, actually, it really bugs me.
Why?
You ever just like see something on a really tall shelf that you can't reach? You just really want it, but it's just not obtainable. Things won't ever be the way that they were, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I hate looking at you. I feel like on one hand, it feels like I have a second chance, and on the other, it's like you're just in a totally different world.
Part of me wants to give that to you, I'll be honest. It's like...
What do you mean?
coming home and wrapping up in a warm blanket after being out in the cold all day. It's familiar, it's safe, weirdly enough, but you know. Out there I feel so fucking alone and isolated and exposed and...
There's so many people around you, how could you even say that?
It's different. I have to keep them at arm's length.
I don't know, man. That old human guy fucking loves the shit out of you. You see it when he looks at you. He's got that gross, proud dad look. Disgusting.
He does, but one, he's usually always busy, and two, he doesn't get this part of my life. To him, he just doesn't understand it. And, you know, to the other people, they don't get the Lord thing. Like you.
No, listen, I get it. I get why it's important. I get why it's appealing. I just don't like it because, like the wall I can't climb for once, you know?
That's partially why it feels good to be around you. You know, you know the sides. No one else there knows both of them. At least no one I can be with or talk to or... I have to split myself in a million different pieces to click with whoever I'm talking to with most people, but I don't know, for you I just kind of said fuck it.
There's a lizard here. It like clings to trees and plant stuff. It like changes its color to blend in, but like predators and stuff don't eat it. Kinda like that. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, among other things. It's not just for safety, it's... I'll be honest, it fucking sucks a lot of the time because I have all of this power, all of these men at my back willing to fight for me and do what I say, and I have status and position, but I get close to these people and they go to places I can't go. They surround themselves with people I can't be with, and worst of all, a lot of the time when they need me, I can't help them.
Why not?
Usually it's political reasons. It's just heartbreaking having all that and still failing these people.
My brother used to tell this story about like Snowball guy. He made some deal with like the elves or something. I can't remember details. He's like some rich old fuck. And he wanted to be like the richest guy ever. And so he ended up getting like, he thought it was like a gift at first. But he got the gift of anything he touched turned to like gold and stuff. And like, surface, you would think that's super great, right? Just, like everything you could ever need, then arm's reach. Never be poor. But the story always talked about just how hungry and lonely he was. And how having everything can also simultaneously just feel like having nothing at the time.
Yeah, it's not far off.
I don't have any advice. I'm just sorry you hurt. That sucks.
Thanks.
But I did get you some pretty good wine, so at least if you drink enough of it, you won't hurt for a little bit.
Too good to binge. That's shared.
I stole a couple of these.
Of course you did.
I was curious what was going on. Oh. I wanted to know why there were so many resources getting moved there, especially in a time like right now. And the orcs and everything.
You said it was the old robber baron keep.
Mm-hmm. We could always go look at it if you want.
Not a bad idea. I just want to stay here for a bit longer.
I'm not gonna rush you. I like this.
Me
I'll
too.
bring a blanket next time so you feel warm.
I already do.
Well, then I'll bring a blanket next time, because then we can take a swim. And then you won't get cold after.
Sure.
Did you forget how to swim?
No, I remember.
Do I have to teach you again?
I was a quick learner, and it was only in the swell that it got bad.
part of me thinks you were kind of like lying. Like, okay, so actually, I really need to be honest. I always had this assumption that you did know how to swim, you just liked the attention.
No
Oh
comment.
my gosh! You. Wow. Oh,
Ayla,
wow.
what am I meant
Okay.
to do? You're down in like your least amount of clothes that I would see you in usually, and like what am I meant to do with that? I'm supposed to draw you in, right?
Draw me in, you almost drowned me with your fake I can't swim doggy paddles.
Copped a good feeler though.
You are ridiculous. Wait, no, sorry. I learned this word today. Incorrigible.
Where did you learn that?
I was listening to that nobleman who took over the winery.
Yeah.
In my defense, I didn't know how to teach anybody how to swim. I just thought you looked cute while you were floundering.
You did a great job.
Mm-hmm. You think if we swam out far enough, we'd find a shark?
You know, I've actually seen sharks come right up to this bit here. In fact, I jumped on one once, I think.
Oh my god, did you find a shark?
Yes.
Are you trying to impress me? Is this like how you like get like your friends together? Like, oh my god, thanks Lord Kyler for letting me borrow your wagon. Thanks Lord Kyler for saving that kitten from a tree. Is this what this is?
Is it working?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then
Tell
yeah,
me
I
more. Tell
wrestled
me
the
more about
shit
all
out
the
of that
cool
shark.
things. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Did you bite him? Is he gonna remember your name?
I think it's dead. I'll be honest.
Oh god. But did you end the bloodline? Or is there gonna be a series of sharks
I don't
coming
know.
for you now?
There could be.
Oh my god, you always end the bloodline, Kyler! Now you're never safe in the ocean, Kyler!
Have you seen what's out in the ocean? I've never been safe in the ocean. No one's safe in the ocean.
I'm telling you right now, that was probably like the prince of the king of the sharks. Oh my god, it was probably the king of the sharks. And now the prince is gonna come. Oh my god, you are so screwed.
I'm fucked. I'm just never gonna go in the ocean ever again.
You can't go in the ocean. You can't go in your boats. You are so fucked.
Yeah.
What else have you fucked up while I've been gone?
Most things.
I mean, yeah, like I do remember having to bail you out a lot. So that kind of makes sense.
Remember that time I busted my leg on that fall? And I got carried back.
Which time?
That one
talking-
time that it
Oh, the
didn't look
serious
good
time.
and you had to go sneak into the clinic, despite me saying not to get medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that actually. That was funny. See, I'll take times like that, not the one time you dropped down from a wall and rolled your ankle and I had to princess carry you like a little baby.
I seem to recall you insisting on it.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely wanted to carry you. I felt very in charge in that moment, but still. Oh
I
my,
felt
I can't
so
go
safe
on,
in your
Ayla. It
arms.
hurts so bad. Back when you were light as a feather.
Yeah. Now look at me, I've got like actual muscle now.
I mean, I haven't noticed.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
It is nice here.
It is. It kind of almost feels like it doesn't feel like it's part of the city, you know?
I think company's to blame for that.
Oh yeah? I make you feel like you're slumming it?
You make me feel weirdly safer.
Oh. It's kinda... What was that word I learned in the market today? The tip of my tongue. Oh, yeah. I heard it. That's kind of cringe, bro.
Alright, fuck you then. I just feel like I can be
I'm
me
kidding.
here. Like, probably me. That's nice, I don't get that.
I'm glad. I like proper you. I think a lot of other people would like proper you as well if you showed them.
Not in the cards.
Not in the cards because you weren't dealt them or because you refused to play them.
Bit of both.
So then I just get you all to myself. Look, I'm not complaining. I like this. After running and hiding and jumping and... the orcs. It's nice to just feel like we were thrown how many years back? Into more stressful but simpler times.
40-something years.
Okay. Your math is off. I'm not 40. I've been 21 for years.
I know, of course, yeah. Yeah, I'm 80, nearly 90.
I have been 21 for several years now.
Mm-hmm.
I am 21 years old, I'll have you know.
Wear it so well, you look so mature.
Okay, but like, fuck you. I do actually wear it really well. How dare you?
You wear it better than I do.
Rude. You know, that was always the thing that scared me about you.
Mm.
About... Nah, it's... Never mind, it's dumb.
It's scared me every time.
I don't know how that works, you know? I have wrinkles and then, like, gray hair, and you're just... so fresh, you know?
You are half elf though, aren't you? So you'll have a longer time, it's just not drow long.
That's what I mean. Like... It just because of, like, what we are, not who we are, it was almost like a guaranteed...
Heartbreak.
I don't know. No, God. The amount of shit we pulled, it was equal rolling the dice of who was gonna die in whose arms. But, like, let's say we retired. Let's say we found whatever, you know, happily ever after is. Like, I would just move on with the world and you'd be, like, stuck.
I fell in love with a human a couple years back. And I wrestled with that for a very long time. It still scares me.
Well, can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry for your loss, because obviously I haven't seen her around.
Shot through the heart by an Imperial sharpshooter. Didn't even get to live to an old age. Never had the chance. Never even got to tell her.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah.
Are you close? Well, guess what? Women aren't stupid, Kyler. She knew. You can at least rest assured knowing you loved her.
Yeah, but I mean, being able to tell someone is different.
Not really. Like, if you think about it, plenty of men say the words. Anybody can say I love you. It's the actions, the way that you look at somebody, and it's the way that you act around them, the way your heart feels, and the way that makes your smile change in a way that you can't control. Like, words are meaningless. Words are just air. If you guys were close, she saw it, she felt it. She knew. Hey. It's okay to still feel sad about the people that are gone. Because it means you didn't forget them, right?
I literally have a tattoo.
Really? Can
Yeah.
I see?
Pulls down and it's a tattoo of a key.
Hmm. It's really beautiful.
She
Just lucky to have you.
had a necklace that was a key. She never knew what it was for, but she always wore it. When she died, I took hold of it and found her sister, who she had been separated from for a long, long time, and gave the necklace to her. So, got the tattoo instead. But you probably don't want to hear about other girls.
That's not true. I like to hear about the fact that you maintained the type of guy I knew you were. That what happened didn't break you, as much as you like to think you're broken. There were people after you two, although I will admit, not as romantically inclined as your stories. Mostly just filler company. Just sucks to feel lonely, you know?
Don't I fucking know it.
Plus, everybody in that gang is pretty rough, so if you're not putting out and just down to hang, it doesn't really matter, so. I'm glad you got out. After everything that happened, it just... I mean, I guess everything starts with good intentions, right? Just getting by. Dreams we had, but... At some point, dreams just turn into these weirdly dark, lofty aspirations, you know? And for a long time, I thought that that was what we were supposed to do. Keep going. It was like, if I if I admitted that we were on the wrong path, then I'd have to admit that what I did was for nothing, and I don't know if I was ready to come to terms with that. But if it wasn't then it probably would have been a lot worse later.
Well,
And you probably wouldn't have met your dad.
I met him and I did all this despite what happened, not because of it.
You say that, but right place at right time, right? Might have still been attached to my hip by then. Who knows if you would have accepted some salt and pepper looking. God, sorry. I'm so old and tired.
Yeah, he is. He knows his time is short, and he's doing everything he can with the time he has to teach and prepare me.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like, maybe me and the others there, maybe there wouldn't have been enough room in, like, your heart to let him in, you know?
I wouldn't have met him. The only reason I went to Araland was
Yeah.
because I ran out of places here. But any million things could have been different. You know, for a time there I was going to be a mercenary. And I would have ended up dead by Imperials. You know, I was a loan shark for a while until that went bad and I had to leave there. I walked my way to Araland. Didn't even have shoes. Went to the furthest town I could. Get away from everything. And I went there.
I'm really sorry about what I did, but I'm happy for you, Kyler. I really am.
I got lucky. 1,000 times.
How do you not see it, though? That's what I don't understand.
See what?
How do you not... Luck isn't just this thing that people get. Luck is like... Luck is like waiting for a wagon to arrive. And the people who are ready, you know, shit packed, nothing to lose, standing there at attention, those are the people that benefit from it. You're not lucky just because you fell into it. You're lucky because you're smart and you're resourceful, and every time an opportunity presented itself, you made the best of it. You're not lucky, you're charming. You're not lucky. You're likable.
Was hooked on Serenity, completely at its mercy. I was thrown into a swell, and wherever it landed me was wherever I ended up. So, yeah, I'm lucky I ended up where I did. I had no control over that. I just washed up there one day, as it were.
You know what I wish? I really wish you'd see what I saw and what everybody else saw. There are misfortunes, don't get me wrong, but you're just so much more talented and capable than you really give yourself credit for.
You're being too kind.
Not being kind and being honest. As honest as I can be. I'm not that drunk yet. Everybody else can sing your praises, half knowing you, but you know the dirty, raw, bad side of you. Even that side was really, really nice.
Thanks.
For what?
All of this, I don't know, just...
You don't have to thank me for loving you, Kyler. What you can't thank me for is this absolutely amazing wine I managed to find. Like,
You did good.
holy shit. Elven wine's kind of like extra. And don't read into that too much. I meant it as a friend, obviously.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying you wouldn't drop everything and ride off into the sunset with me at a moment's notice?
No, because I know that would never happen. But I would drop everything if you asked me to sneak into some dark, unsuspecting place to figure out some, or try and steal something. Like, that's kind of more my jam.
You already have.
And then if you asked me, well, I mean, yeah, do you remember that night? It went really well.
For
We
you...
almost got caught because of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're welcome. I got so many prickly little thorns in my boots.
Yeah, you saved a lot of people by doing that. Do you realize?
No. I thought we were just breaking in somewhere and it was, like old times where we split up and then I lead the dogs away,
No, you were faster. No, what we got, the information we got from there made us able to do actions that protected people.
What kind of people?
Everyone in that damn city.
Oh, you mean Nautis?
Yeah.
Not cool, I guess.
Be proud of
I
yourself,
don't really
Ayla.
care about them. Why? Because I broke in somewhere?
You did a
You can dress it up with whatever ribbon you want, but I'm just a common everyday thief.
Not to me.
That's why I did it. Because I know that I helped you. Not the same for you. I don't need to impress them. I don't need to feel proud about what I did for other people. I like who I am, and I like helping you. Plus, nobody else wants to sneak around and get up to no good. Like, I'm still telling you, that noble at the winery has so much food just stocked up. Oh my god. We could just take like a little bit.
I can get you food, Ayla, if you need food.
Kai, it's not about the food. It's like, kind of like, well, the Robin Hood thing's kind of fun because I realized I should be stealing for good now that you're a noble. But don't you just miss the excitement of not getting caught?
I do, I mean... Sure, but you saw how I was that other night.
You're just rusty. That's why low stakes, you know?
Well,
You know what we could do? We could go to like Cassetto, Carano.
we need to go to that fortress you talked about and get a good look in there.
Yeah. I mean, I got this off of a wagon that was rolling in, so I haven't really seen the inside, but it does seem a little weird, I guess, with all the orcs and the elves.
I have
It's
my
mostly just a
suspicions.
curiosity, but now I guess I'm... Yeah, saying it out loud, this must mean something more to you than it does to me.
It
Maybe
does.
the wine's just getting in my head. Okay. Well, if you want to go.
Might have to wait a couple
The only
nights.
thing I ask is that we're more prepared.
Yeah.
Let's take a few more things. Maybe we can... Sure, we're fully stocked up. I don't want to run into what happened last time. I was worried, you know, like... Tease you, but you being out of the game, I do worry about you getting hurt or caught.
Oh, you should have seen me last night, though.
Oh yeah? Tell me about last night. Not too much, though. I don't need to get super, super active during the day.
So, sneak our way through the crags, past patrols, get up to these curtain walls that are 3-4 times the size of that palm tree. Climb our way all the way to the top. Tie a rope. Let the rest of our people come in. Get up on top of
Okay,
it.
but like this rest of our people thing, like it sounds like a sneaky kind of deal. So like, how many people did you manage to get in there without getting caught?
4 in total, including me. I wanted 3 specific people, and I got 1 of them.
So you're telling me that you asked for one person that you felt like you could trust, and then you were working with 2 total random people, and you still all made it out?
I asked for 3 people, of which he was one of them. And he was the only one that I actually got to do it. The other one was an Inquisitor, and the other one was a Triton that I got saddled with.
Inquisitor.
Well, and...
It's kind of wild for you.
You have no idea. Yes, we get on top of the walls. There's patrols, there's ogres, there's orcs, there's goblins and everything. We slip our way past all of them, find some stairs, go down onto inside the actual encampment. We're going past, like, there are thousands of orcs in there.
You're making me jealous.
There's 10,000 orcs down in those crags, and we slipped our way through undetected.
You're making me so jealous.
I found an elven ranger.
Keep going.
I saved him. I looked for a general. That was an orc general that we had injured earlier in that night. I found him. We attacked one of the big ogres that was there, and he went on a rampage, which drew the general in. And then he started attacking other people of the orcs, and they started infighting. And while he was backing up to get away from that huge group of them, he backed right up into me, and I 3rd and 4th rib right into the heart. Dead.
Permission to speak freely, sir.
Just for you.
That sounds actually like really cool. What the fuck? Why didn't you let me come?
I didn't have a choice.
What the hell? Oh. That's so cool.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
You're
not...
making a difference, aren't you?
I'm trying to.
Sounds like you are.
It was cool, but it wasn't like riding a boat out of Balerno while it was on fire and having to swim cool.
Okay.
That was cinematic as hell.
Oh, that was fun. Oh my god, remember when I led you through those caves and you were almost like...
You got
I swear, I
close.
felt like you were gonna piss your pants.
Those things are terrifying.
They are, but When you kind of get put in a position where you have no choice but to use the caves, you kind of just learn. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah. Trial by fire, right? So wait, are you going again? Do you need a buddy?
Into the orc encampment? No, they've caught my scent now. If I go again, they'll just smell me out.
I guess that makes sense. Why they're so riled up lately? I can't go anywhere outside the walls now without seeing them on the roads.
There is 10,000 of them, and they are actually using a rank structure, which we never see with orcs. That's where we're trying to decapitate the generals, pretty much.
That's really weird, because, like, if they're not used to working with rank structure, what's... I mean, maybe I'm just blowing smoke on my ass, but, like, what influenced them to start using it?
No idea. We don't know why they're here. They came through here, through the mountains.
That's the thing, though. Like, you could do what you're doing now, but that's... That's the question, though. What started it? Because if it did it once, what else is happening? Right? Because, like, you can fuck with all these generals or whatever the hell you're doing, but, like, if whatever inspired them is still a factor, if you get rid of, can't they just replicate it or do something else?
No,
you know what I mean?
You are right. They might be rallying under one person, or one orc, I should say. A big boss.
And if orcs don't normally do it, why would that orc be inspired to try and build a hierarchy, so to speak?
I haven't studied orcs enough to know.
I wonder if there's somebody who has, though.
Not a bad question. But now I'm lurking again.
Like, they've been around for a long time. And so have a lot of creatures, and we know a lot about drow and elves because they document their own history. And if you think about any type of creature or animal, their history is documented in some way, whether it be written or through the marks they leave, right? So if orcs don't traditionally use hierarchy structures and something has influenced them, that means that, I guess, nature in a way is changing. So what's changing nature? I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. I'm not a smart person. I'm just the blades.
No, they're good questions. I just don't have the answers.
But that's what I'm saying. Who has the answers? Somebody has to be. I wouldn't say specialized, but somebody has had to have taken an interest in learning work behavior. And if not, like, if they're not from here, where'd they come from? I don't know. I'm getting drunk. I don't even make a lot of sense.
No, I get you. Might ask that Slayer in town, he might know.
Slayer?
The dowry.
Like a lady killer?
No, that's me. No, he doesn't wear a shirt, has a weird hair thing.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, Big Hammer.
Yeah, that's the one. He might know.
You know, I don't want to be this chick because, like, if I say it, it's gonna sound weird, but I have noticed how popular you are. So Lady Slater may not be a bad title.
Not really looking for it, I'll be honest. I don't know what
I
is
don't
with...
think you have to. It's like I said earlier, you just kind of attract people.
I don't know what it is with girls, but it's like... The second you're emotionally unavailable, they show right up.
What does that make me? Fuck you.
You did show up out of nowhere.
Bitch. I was here when you were emotionally available. Okay, let's just put that on the record.
When?
Back when life was simple and sharing a loaf of bread felt like we had hit the jackpot.
Yeah. Back when I was
I
emotionally
don't like the
available.
broody side. I don't like broody Kyler.
You know,
I
like booty Kaiwa.
Funny, charismatic. No, I want to go swimming. I want to go to the market. I want to do daring things. I want to just live. Moody Kyler doesn't want to do any of that. Moody Kyler's too busy.
Sorry, I'm not the person you need me to be.
Who said I needed you to be anything? Chill the fuck out.
That you want me to be, then.
You said you're not the person I want you to be right now.
Because you want me to be not broody and adventurous and carefree.
I said I wanted to go to the market and I wanted to go swimming. I know if I asked you, do it. I just don't, because I respect your time right now. I think after everything you've been through, your heartache isn't a burden that I need to fix or carry. I think it's just something that I have to learn to look at and accept. You're like one of those fancy bowls that people drop and glue back together, you know? It's still you. You're just got all that beautiful gold in between your cracks. Different, but still you. Shut up. See, this is why I don't talk in front of you.
You've gotten wiser. Somehow.
A lot changes when you get put into a position where you feel like you're on top of the world, but alone. After you were gone, it was always business. There was no place for fun. It was always work, and I had to keep climbing the ladder, and now I guess I kind of just feel like a bit more like myself again, with all the extra added weight of all the knowledge I've obtained. It's fucking weird.
You have pretty much absolute freedom right now. You're not tied really to anything. You can go wherever you want.
I know. I know if I went to Ireland or anywhere else, it'd be really hard for them to follow me. But now that things have changed, I need to be here.
Well, thank you.
For what?
Being here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you say it a little louder?
Thank you for being here, Ayla.
Why?
Because I appreciate having you around.
Why?
Why do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I want you to tell me.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
That's why I'm asking.
I just feel comfortable. I feel more free. And that's thanks to you.
Whatever you say, Kyler. Sucks that we always have to hide to hang out.
Well, get yourself a nice dress.
I can't afford a dress. I'm stealing wine, asshole.
Steal a dress.
Nah, I've seen the seamstress in town. I'm not gonna steal from somebody that basically gives everything to everybody else.
I don't think dresses suit you anyway.
Well, that's rude. You're telling me you don't think I can be feminine?
I just think you're better this way. Do you want to be feminine?
I think I want whatever makes life easiest for us to spend time together. But if that meant playing the part of some random person fitting into society, then I'd do it.
I know how big that is for you.
A lot of things have changed. I realize that I can cling to the past, or I can consider what it takes to be moving forward towards some type of future. I think the difficult part becomes I don't exactly get the noble stuff. I like the thrill, like I said. I like the hunt. The excitement you get from pulling something off. I feel like you've been pushed to the right side of the law and I've been pushed to the wrong side.
We make thousands of decisions every day. And that is what positions us.
I don't know if there's like a place for me in common society. Cause like, I feel like I get off on that, you know what I mean? Just having that wild, crazy, throw caution to the wind fun of sneaking around and taking things.
It'd be hard to picture you
I don't know if
doing
that'll ever go away.
anything else, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know. Like when I think about, I watch the ladies around town, the tavern workers and the bathhouse workers and noble ladies, and I'm like, yeah, I don't. Maybe like a tavern, because then I could like shark people in games of cards. Maybe.
Where do you want to be?
Well, first off, not hunted. I think that's pretty obvious. If I had it my way, we'd somehow talk to him and things would get worked out. That maybe we could go back to being a family again. Other than that, I guess that's a really scary question. I never thought I could be anything.
Take some time and think on it.
I have. I've watched you blend into society, and I think I'm just only good for being with a vagrant. A shadow. A memory. I mean, they have to exist, right? Shadows, memories. Everything balances the world in a way.
That's not what I asked, though, right? I asked where you want to be, not where you think you will be or where you have to be.
I just want to be happy. I feel like I forget what that means.
Yeah, I get that.
And I can't be cliche and be like, I just want to be by your side.
Sure you can.
Please. Even if that was what I wanted, and I'm not saying that's what I want. I couldn't. I see the way that your father conducts himself. I see your position in life. There's not really a place for me there. I can't read. I can't write. I'm not very ladylike. Not like I'm a useful sword either. I'm just kind of, like I said, a memory. But the cool thing about memory is that they like bring you a lot of comfort and escape from the really hard days. Keep you warm, like someone I know said. They serve a purpose.
Suppose it could be worse.
Yeah, I could be dead right now, laying at the base of a lighthouse. Instead, I get to look at a really, really pretty sunset.
So little things, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's always been little things. A little bit of warmth, a little bit of bread, a little bit of fun. Some of us don't get to leave the cycle, Kyler, but that's okay.
You're teaching me a lot tonight, you know that?
About how to get drunk? I'm glad.
No, you're reminding me of how I need to be looking at things.
You might be a drow, but you bleed like the rest of us.
I bleed a lot.
I've noticed. Sitting on those rooftops, the amount of times you come home covered in blood.
That's the job, though.
I've got a question for you. Same question. Since we're putting each other on the spot. With a twist. Where do you think my place is?
I think you're right. I mean, it's hard to see you doing anything other than what you do now. That doesn't mean you have to do bad things, though.
Well, who said I'm doing bad things? I was talking about what feels like a keep hoarding things. Stealing food from the rich. Not robbing a tailor who's just getting by.
That's what I mean, is that you're not locked into, you know, just because you're a vagrant, a vagabond, a rapscallion.
Wow. Ouch. Ouch. Whatever happened to, like, baby girl or... Fuck you, bro.
I haven't called anyone baby girl in...
Don't. It's dangerous.
God.
It's like a 7th or 8th weapon you'd have in your tool belt.
Alright, keep it when I need it, then.
Only when you really want some.
But I don't know. I want you to be happy. I want you somewhere safe, protected, not hunted, doing something you love. I mean, isn't that what we all hope for the people we... to our friends?
Yeah. To our friends. I don't know, maybe it's here somewhere. Kind of those things where you just figure out with time. Right?
I want you to feel what I feel when I think about what I have to do going forward. I want you to feel like you're working towards something bigger than survival and something bigger than you. I want you to feel pride for what you're doing to, you know, work towards something big.
Hold on. I've got it. Ready? Hold on. Let me just, I knew keeping string in my pocket was a good idea. Okay, try again.
Just the feeling of working towards something, you know, something bigger than you, something that is really putting good out there, that you can be proud of. His heart is pumping right now.
Uh-huh.
Just...
I see.
that'd be nice for you, I think.
I think I've, like, half figured it out.
Takes time.
Half. Yeah. Did you need a minute, by the way? Oh, you seem a little low. Never mind.
What?
Oh, hey, I'll be, like, right back. Just sit here. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
God, you really did wait here.
Yeah, you told me to wait.
I don't know, I expected you to be on edge or something.